All right, y'all, the top 10 point guards in the NBA. Got the coronavirus going on. Figure I'd do some videos. First, honorable mention, the people that didn't make it. Colin Sexton, he averaging 20, but only 3 assists, and he's still young. He's got a lot to still prove. I think this is his first year. 3 assists, that's kind of hard to put him in the top 10 point guards, but not hating on him. He's a good player. Kyle Lowry didn't make my top 10. It's between him and Fox, and I think Fox is better. Mike Conley didn't make it. He's just not having a good year this year. But anyway, number 10, I got DeAaron Fox, 6'3", 185, point guard out of Kentucky. This is 3rd year. He playing 31.7 minutes a game. Shooting percentages, 47.5 from the field, 30.7 from 3, and then 70 from the free throw line, 70.3. He averaging 20 points a game, which is excellent, and 4 rebounds, excellent for a small guard, and then 6.8 assists, 1.4 steals. He averaging a half a block a game at his size. Fox, it's hard to put him any higher. We haven't seen him in a playoff game yet, so that matters to me. I haven't seen DeAaron Fox in a playoff game, but Fox is still one of my favorite players. He's only 22 years old. He just turned 22 in December. So he's gonna be 22 for the rest of the season. I've seen him play. He's fast. He got a nice mid-range jumper. He's small. He can't help it that he's 185, but he's a small point guard, but he's pretty good, man. And I think the next 9 is like either all-stars or borderline all-stars. So number 9, I got Kemba. I know it's kind of low for all-star starter, but we got to think of what happened with the injuries. But Kemba played for Boston right now for his first year. He's 29 years old. He played 50 games this year, 31.8 minutes a game. Shooting percentages, 42.1 from the field, 37.7 from 3. That's pretty good. And then 86.7 from the free throw line. He averaged 21.2 points a game, 4.1 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.5 blocks. And he is playing pretty good with the he's doing pretty good with the NBA. Let's see. I forgot to mention how they doing in the West. The Kings. Let's go back. I ain't gonna mess up no more. Let me see. I kind of freestyled. I just wrote down my top 10. I did go through the numbers and everything. The Kings are in 11th place, 28 and 36. So they're not a bad team. 28, 36 is not bad for a young team like that. But they're in 11th place. Then here's Kemba, the 9th best point guard in the league to me. They're the 3rd place in the East, 43 and 21 behind Toronto Raptors and Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, that's Kemba. Kemba got the 3-point shot, 37.7%. He got a nice mid-range. 6 feet, 172. Yeah, height matters, man. I can't. I do got Trae Young pretty high, but Trae Young putting up better numbers. But Kemba is playing on a good team. So he got Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Enes Kanter, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward. All those guys are good, really good players in the NBA. So shout out to him. Get that shooting percentage up, I think, though. But that's number 9, Kemba Walker. Number 8, I know it might seem low, but Chris Paul. And Chris Paul proved he's one of the best point guards in the league, because at the All-Star game in the 4th quarter, Chris Paul was playing, and you had other guys on the bench that people thought was better than him. But Chris Paul, he's a 10-time All-Star. He's in my top 50 all-time and everything, but this is not all-time list. So he's 6'1", 175 out of Wake Forest. He's 34 years old, played 63 games, 31.8 minutes a game. Now, why did these point guards playing 31 minutes? But his field goal percentage is 48.9, which is excellent. 36.2 from the 3-point line is decent. 90% from the free throw line is great. And then Chris Paul averaging 17.7 points, 4.9 rebounds, 6.8 assists, and 1.6 steals. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. And then 0.1 block. Nothing really in the blocking category, but Chris Paul has the Thunder in 5th place in the West. They 40 and 24. Now it's going to get tough now. Number 7, I got Ben Simmons. I want to put him higher, but 6'10", 230 pounds. out of LSU. This is his third year. Third season actually playing. He actually been pretty healthy. He played 81 games his first 18. Then 19 played 79 games. This year 54 games, 35.7 minutes a game. Field goal percentage 58.5. 3-point percentage 33.3. Free throws 62.7. That's the reason why I didn't put him over Trae Young or who I got ahead of him. Trae Young and Luka because the efficiency, but 7.8 rebounds is excellent for a point guard. 8.2 assists, 2.1 steals. He's leading steals this year. 16.7 points a game. That's the second highest. His highest was last year, 16.9. He made the All-Star game this year. That was his second All-Star appearance. He has Philly. He's the best player on Philly. Well, he's the leader of Philly because he's the point guard. 39 and 26. They got a good record in 6th place, but kind of underachieving a little bit though. That's Ben Simmons, number 7. And then I just Trae Young was average more assists per game, like by 1. So he doing better playmaking, and he a better shooter from the 3-point line and free throws. But Trae Young is the 6th best point guard in the league to me. It's just that he haven't got a chance to play in the playoffs. Him or Luka. So the top 4 guys are all proven and all like basically like almost top 50, top 60 players all the time almost. This is second year, 60. This Trae Young. This is the second year, 60 games. I mean, he played 60 games this year, 35 minutes, 43.7% from the field, 36.1 from the 3-point line, and then free throws 86%, 29.6 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 9.3 assists. So he basically averaged 30 points and 9 assists, 1.1 steals, and 0.1 blocks. He made his first All-Star game this year. The Hawks are in second from last place though, 20 and 47. Sorry, can't be top 5 with that kind of record. I know I got Steph in the top 5, but we already know what Steph already proved himself already. We haven't seen Trae Young in the playoff game yet. He's one of my favorite players, but it's just too premature to put him top 5 already. Number 5, I got Luka Doncic. He probably playing the best right now, but it's just that the 4-point guard I have ahead of the 4 point guards I have already proved themselves already as far as the playoffs and All-Star games. But Luka averaged, he played 54 games, 33.3 minutes a game, 46% from the field, 31.8 from 3, 75.2 from the free throw line. He's not a better shooter than I thought, Dan. He is shooting 57% from the two-pointers, though. He averaged 8 rebounds, so 28.7 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 8.7 assists, 1.1 steals, and 0.2 blocks. The Maverick, I still don't think he's better than Westbrook. I just don't think so. But Luka is the 5th best point guard in the league. The Mavericks are 7th place, 40 and 27 so far. We got the little lockout going. Luka made his first All-Star game just like Trae Young, so that's why they right by each other. But Luka and Trae, I don't know, they just better. More threats offensively than Ben Simmons is, but Ben Simmons is way better defender than both of those guys. So it was close between Luka 5, Trae Young 6, and Ben Simmons 7. And that just took the youth over the older guy. Like Chris Paul is good, but I still take Ben Simmons right now over him. But Luka's the 5th best point guard. The 4th best point guard is Russell Westbrook. This is his best year, in my opinion. You'll see why when I tell you the numbers. I know he did average a triple-double, but this is hands down his best year. He playing 35.9 minutes a game for Houston. The Rockets are in 6th place, 40 and 24, but they're tied with the Thunder. And they don't stop playing around. The Mavericks will catch them too. But Westbrook, 47.4% from the field. 25.4 from 3, still not a great 3-point shooter. That's why the 3 guys ahead of him is way better shooters. 77.7% from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.7 steals, 0.3 blocks, did 27.5 points. So rounding everything up, 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, shooting 47% as a point guard, which is great. He made his 9th All-Star game this year. He already won 2 scoring titles. And Westbrook is just not a knock on Westbrook. I got Westbrook top. I think I got him 35th all time. And he's like my top 10 favorite players all time. So it's not hate, but it's just I don't think he's better than Kyrie, Steph, and Damian Lillard right now. but I think I got him fourth in point guards right now. The third best point guard, he had a couple 50-point games this year. Didn't make the All-Star game because of injuries, but it's Kyrie Irving. He playing 32.9 minutes a game. He only played 20 games though. 47.8 from the field, 39.4 from the three-point line, which is good. 92.2 from the free throw line. Kyrie averaged 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.4 steals, and 0.5 blocks. And he already proved himself with LeBron in both finals. He averaged 27 one final, 29 in the next final. And he didn't decline or nothing, so I know it's the past, but you can't forget about what he's done in the playoffs and stuff. Yeah, so it's too premature to put Luka and Trae Young over Westbrook and Kyrie and Steph and Dame right now. But Kyrie, to me, is the third best point guard. Last year, I would have had Kyrie over this guy, but today, there's no way Dame Lillard not the top 2 point guards. Number 2, I got Damian Lillard. Oh, and the Nets, by the way, the Nets are 7th place, 30 and 34. And then Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie out for the season though, but Dame Lillard played 58 games, 36.9 minutes a game. That's the most in the league. 45.7% from the field. So he's slightly lower. He's lower from the field than Kyrie. 3-pointers the same, 39.4. And then Kyrie a better free throw shooter. Lillard shoot 88.8. Lillard averaged 28.9. 4.3 rebounds, 7.8 assists, and then 1 steal. And then that's why Lillard made a step up this year. Because he averaged basically 6 assists, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. And then this year he averaged almost 8 assists a game, his highest of his career. 48% from the 2-point line. Then last year, the playoffs, he played 16 games. They went all the way to the Western Conference Final. He only shot 41.8%, but 37.3 from the 3-point line. He averaged 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And then this year, he's just been tearing it up, man. He probably got about 10, maybe 10 40-point games. Let me see. And Kyrie had a couple 50-point games. He only played 20 games, so no point in going through his game logs. But here's Dame Lillard game logs. Let's see. All right, y'all. Let's go to the November. All right, these are a couple key games for Dame Lillard. He put up a lot of 30-point. I ain't gonna say the 30-point games. Fun to drive. Okay, Damian Lillard, 39 points against Golden State in November. He had 60 against Brooklyn in November. Shot 57.6%. He had 60 points against Brooklyn. And then he put up 36 against Orlando. He put up 35 and 34. So basically he had 34, 31, 34 against Utah. This is in December, January stretch. He put up 34 against Utah, 31 against LA Lakers, 33 against the Suns, did 30. He put up 11 though. He had an 11-point game. They came back with 35 and 34. Lillard put up 34 back-to-back against Dallas Mavericks and Oklahoma City, two playoff teams. He played the Warriors in overtime and put up 61 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Then the next game came back with 47 points against the Mavericks, another playoff team. Then he put up 50 and 13 assists. And then he put up 36 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Then 48 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. Then he put up 51 against the Jazz. And then 26 against Denver. 21 against Denver, 26 against San Antonio, 42 against Utah, 33 against Miami, 20 and then 20. And then he just put up 22, 24, 12, and 25. That's it for Dame. And the only reason why I put Curry ahead, because I got Curry like the 15th best player all time. He been injured this year, but Curry always in the finals. Always like the Warriors, always like the best team. He been the most impactful player on that team. You know, without the last year he averaged 27, 5 and 5. This year he only shot 40%. He only played 5 games, so it's not fair. But he averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. We already know what Curry can do. We know it's just a small sample size because he only shoot 24.5% from the 3-point line, and he never shot under 41% ever in his career from 3. 2-time MVP, 6-time All-Star. like I said, Curry. I got Curry top 20 all time. I got Curry like 15th all time. Westbrook 35th. Kyrie probably like top 60, and Dame probably top 70. So the 4 guys that I have, the top 4 point guards in the league, all like have legendary careers. Like Kyrie with the 2 finals. Let's just go through the recap. I'm sorry. Number 10, DeAaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings. Number 9, I got Kemba Walker from the Boston Celtics. 8, Chris Paul from the Thunder. Number 7, Ben Simmons from the Sixers. Number 6, Trae Young from the Hawks. Number 5, Luka Doncic from the Mavericks. Then number 4, I got Russell Westbrook. He's a legend. 3 triple doubles in a row. Playoff stats, all of that. He got the numbers, MVPs. Number 3, I got Kyrie Irving. The 2 finals performances against the Cavaliers was great. And then he put up 2 50-point games this year. And the skill level is higher. To me, he could shoot better than Westbrook. That's why I put him over Westbrook as far as threes go. And the mid-range, too. And then number 2, I got Damian Lillard. I put him over Kyrie. They both 3-pointers the same. Kyrie a little more efficient scoring at the rim. Free throws, Kyrie's better. But Lillard a better playmaker. It's close, though. Lillard a better playmaker. And then he has 1 more point per game. And Lillard, I think he's a better leader than Kyrie. We know Kyrie's a great individual basketball player, though. And then number 1, I got Steph Curry. He could shoot, play make, score at the rim. And he got the championships, proven everything. So yeah, those 3 guys, Kyrie, Lillard, and Curry all can shoot jumpers. You can't stop them from getting a bucket, basically. That's why I got them top 3. And they all average like 7 assists. So that's my top 10, man. Number 1, Steph Curry. Number 2, Dame Lillard. Number 3, Kyrie Irving. Number 4, Russell Westbrook. Number 5, Luka Doncic. Number 6, Trae Young. Number 7, Ben Simmons. Number 8, Chris Paul. Number 9, Kemba Walker. And then number 10, I got DeAaron Fox.